Hello guys and welcome back to the channel here, and today yeah, this one, my bad guys, I did not realize because they had the same background. But today we're going to be uploading part 3 to what if Goku and Vegeta trained Naruto. So I usually don't do recaps, but I'm going to do a little small one for you guys since this is something special to me, I guess. Now what happened in the second part, my bad. Basically, Naruto, he came back after visiting Zeno. He came back to the elemental nations, his home planet, and he had done beat up Iruka and Mizuki for obvious reasons. He went to scroll, and since he could use both chakra and ki to such a high degree, the stuff that's in the scroll is still pretty useful to him. But that might not be too accurate to what happened last part, but it's just a little small recap on to get you up and to understand what's going to happen in this part and how they connect in a way, since they have to connect, otherwise it wouldn't make sense. But like I say in every video, if you have any what ifs you want me to do, comment them down below and I may or may not do them. But yep, let's just hop into this what if. Okay, so after Naruto gave Mizuki that treatment, that I don't even know what to call the treatment, bro. I would have said that eye turner, but Mizuki is not a female. And let me just tell you, he gave him that Joker treatment, okay? It was not fair how he did it to Iruka and Mizuki. I mean, he just straight up got Iruka killed because he didn't like Iruka, and he killed him. He killed him for that. And Mizuki saw it, he saw his power, and he didn't want Mizuki to go and tell people yet. Not because he was scared of what they would do, but he just didn't want people to know he was this strong yet. He wanted it to be a surprise. And that's why he killed Mizuki. He would have let him live, even though he knew he would have been a nuisance in the future. He probably would have let him live. But Mizuki knew too much now, so he had to die. And after the Hokage and them came over to see, Naruto was treated like a hero because no one knew the real story. People thought that Iruka was killed by Mizuki, a traitor, and Naruto somehow killed Mizuki using some trickery of sorts. Now, people still don't like him, but the Hokage had a bit more respect for him in that regard, as he protected the scroll ceiling. But little did he know that Naruto found out who his parents were. He been knew that, but he took all of the moves and attacks that were in the scroll. The Rasengan, the Hirashin. He knows all the secrets, all the clan secrets. He knows about the Uzumaki clan. He knows about all that. So Naruto, he hates the Hokage even more now. So, but he still has to play buddy-buddy with him just so he doesn't get suspicious and use some stupid seals and stuff, because Naruto still doesn't completely understand seals yet, not ceilings like your roof or some shit. He doesn't completely understand them yet, and he doesn't want the Hokage to use them on him. Now, Naruto, he's finally get his teams. Now, it's going to be like how it was in the original canon. Since him being on another team is not going to change anything, he still want to take over the world and get his revenge and become the best Saiyan in his universe, if there's any other Saiyans. He hopes there is, so there could be a challenge for him. But he knows that there's probably a very low chance that there is any Saiyans. Does it make sense? Like, there's just a low chance that of the possibility being Saiyans, other Saiyans in this universe other than him. It's a very low possibility. That's what I'm trying to say. I know I didn't explain it good at first, but hopefully you guys somewhat understand what I mean. Now, Naruto, he goes on these D-rank missions and he gets very annoyed. He just uses clones most of the time, and he's just really chilling. and his clones are infused with ki. He has ki clones and chakra clones, but he usually uses his ki clones as they are more durable and they are more potent and they do more damage, and they don't require hand seals as they use ki, which is what I don't really like about Naruto is the seals. Um, like, why don't they just say the attack and like charge it up in a way? Why they gotta use these hand seals, which can be easily interrupted? But that's what Naruto is like. That's part of Naruto's charm, I guess. But it's really something that I didn't really like because it's very time consuming. The hand seals, when you could have used that time that you used on the hand seals to do another attack, So it's really why I don't like hand seals. But let's not get into that. We're talking about Naruto here, not his hand seals. Now, Naruto finally is able to go on a C rank mission after Sasuke does some convincing and some complaining, with Naruto doing the same to still keep up his idiotic appearance. Well, not idiotic, but like, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Um, in the ingrit, and in a, I don't know how to say it. Ingrit. It's something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but his very charming, idiotic appearance. He wants to still keep that up for now. So he still has to play buddy buddy with everybody because he's, like I said, he doesn't understand seals yet, and once he does, he's finna go on demon diamond and kill and destroy the world, and won't have to worry about everything else. And plus, he has surveyed the land, the entirety of the elemental nations completely, so he still has to keep up this fake personality. Now, Naruto and his team, they meet Tazuna. Naruto thinks he's just an idiotic drunk, and he's an idiot for leaving his family behind. Well, he doesn't think that yet because he doesn't know it yet, but he knows that there's probably a lot more to this mission since Tazuna is a bit more close-knit and he's like a bit more on guard. Even though he's pretty drunk, he's like very, very alert, meaning that there's a lot more to this mission than he's letting on. And Naruto is just like, I'm just gonna let this slide for now, but soon he's gonna pay for lying. As Naruto and them walk, he sees a puddle. He's like, it's way too hot for there to be a puddle here. I haven't been on the planet in a while, but even I know that there shouldn't be a puddle. There hasn't been water since I've been here, and even if it rained before I came back from meeting Zeno, why would this puddle still be here? It should have been dried up by now. Meaning that this is obviously some sort of genjutsu or transformation. As Naruto just walks by to see what happens, maybe it'll be strong opponents, but from what he's sensing, they're pretty weak. And he's just used to it now. There hasn't been a strong opponent in a while since he's went to meet Goku and Vegeta. Now, Naruto, the two brothers, I forgot their names, the demon brothers, yeah, they pop out the puddle. And they start attacking Kakashi, and Kakashi, he does what he does. He disappears and pretends to get killed. And Sakura and Sasuke are like, we have to guard Tazuna. Jonin Sensei is dead, so these guys must be strong. And Naruto's like, dang it, they're not even strong. I doubt he's dead neither. They seem like Genins to me. Maybe Chunins, I wouldn't know. But for them to kill a Jonin, either that Jonin's really weak or he's pretending to see our teamwork or some sort of test. I wouldn't put it past him to test us again. He seems to like tests like this. Very, very ignorant and annoying. As we go back in time to see Naruto and his team doing the bell test. And as we see, Kakashi, he says what he says in original canon. He tells them to go meet them at this time and day, not to eat. Naruto, he eats, he trains, he doesn't care. Kakashi does not scare him in any sort of way. So he just trains and does whatever he wants, you know? And then he finally goes to meet up at the spot where they said that they should meet. And Naruto, he's the first one there since he just flew there. And he flies very fast, like about light speed, so nobody was able to see him. They just saw like this bright beam of orange, like flying so quickly to the field, and nobody really cared. They just thought it was like some sort of like jutsu or something from attackers or some like maybe some practice. They didn't really care. Now, Naruto, he's the first one there, so he decides to hide, maybe play a little prank on his teammates and his sensei. Now, Kakashi, he's still not there yet, but his two teammates show up. And they're like, Sakura's just like, Kakashi and Naruto are not here. That baka, I'm not really surprised that he's not here. But Kakashi, he's our sensei, our Jonin sensei. He should be a bit more practical. You know, he should have been here by now. But for Naruto, Naruto's just a disappointment. So I'm not surprised. And Naruto's just like, wow, you want to see a disappointment? As he jumps out of the tree, he's like, oh, hey Sakura, didn't see you there. And Sakura's like, the hell's wrong with you, baka? And Sasuke's like, I didn't sense him. No way. Now I'm sensing him now. I still can't sense him. What is going on? How? Maybe I'm just thinking about things. Maybe it's just I don't know. And Sasuke's like, Naruto, why can't I sense you? And Naruto's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, Sasuke. Maybe you were thinking about other things too much, maybe you were just thinking about other things too much, you know? Probably forgot to sense me. And Sasuke's like, wait, I wouldn't forget that. I'm always on guard. Ever since my brother, since him, I've always been on guard. There's no way I wouldn't have sensed him. Whatever. I'll just have to take this excuse for now. There's no point in arguing with this dope. As Kakashi finally comes back after 30 minutes after this conversation, he's like, sorry I'm late, guys. You know how it is, the road of life, you know. Black cat and all that bad stuff. I didn't want to get bad luck, so I had to avoid. You know how it is, man. And Naruto's just like, no way. He's lying. He's a Jonin sensei. He should have been here before I was. I mean, who am I kidding? No, he shouldn't have. But before these two, this man must have been seeing someone special. Maybe he was seeing his girlfriend or a dead friend of his, Graves' son. Maybe he was eating. Who knows? Just know that what he's saying is a lie. You can tell. The pain in his voice. His eye. Whatever. I'll just ignore it for now. As they do the bell test, and it doesn't go to canon. Because Naruto, he actually secretly snags one of the bells. But he still pretends to get tied up. And he turns one of his clones into a bell. But he knows it's a key clone. So he's able to, like, what's the word? Alter its density, making his clone lighter than normal, making it feel like a bell. And he snags one, he hides it, and the rest goes to canon. But Naruto, he breaks out his ropes, and he pulls out a bell. He's like, Kakashi, looking for this? And Kakashi looks down, and he's just like, What? No way. That must be a... Wait, what? How's that? Is that a genjutsu? As he tries to break it, making sure it's not a genjutsu, and it's not. He's just like, wait, maybe. So he hits his belt with a little smack, and one of them poofs into Naruto and then poofs into smoke out of existence. He's like, how? What? Don't. Just. From what I've heard, he's an idiot. There's no way he would have thought of such a smart strategy. Maybe I dropped it. But even then, how would he thought to put the clone there? I must be overthinking things, whatever. He is known as a trickster anyways. I wouldn't put it past him to do something like this, but still, this is a bit out of his IQ range, if I'm being honest. Are the IQ seals working? And Naruto's just like, whatever. And as we begin to know that Naruto broke off the IQ seals just by going Super Saiyan when he was training with Goku and Vegeta. He broke the seals. He broke through them with just raw power and ki, and it utterly destroyed the seals. That's why he's smarter. That's why he's more ruthless. He's more tactical, and he's just all around a better person. Now, I don't want to make him two-dimensional evil. I don't want to make him two-dimensional good, like Goku. I want to make him somewhere in the middle. Like, he doesn't want to kill everybody he meets across, but sometimes he got to do what he got to do, So, he's going to be a mixture between neutral and evil. And with a little bit of good for his friends, obviously, since, he has friends he cares about and would do anything for. Even destroy the universe if it came to it. So, and now it's just like, now that we're done with this test, how do you think about it, Kakashi? And Kakashi's just like, well, I can't fail this team. They have to Uchiha. We don't want to send them back to the academy, so... you could work on the teamwork, but all around, you weren't too bad. And think you pass. Especially you, Naruto. That tactic you used, getting the bell somehow, it wasn't too stupid. It's very smart. And I was just like, what did you say? You think I'm stupid? I'm not dumb. I'm just more naive. More, I don't know the word, but you know what I mean. And Kakashi's just like, yeah, sure. As we're gonna go back to the Demon Brothers game, they ass whooped my Sasuke. And Naruto's just like, should I jump in? What should I do? I don't want to blow my cover, but I think there'll be a good warm-up. Maybe. Just a little something battle. I desire something. I haven't fought in days. Whatever. As Naruto then jumps in with the clone and does a spin kick right into one of the Demon Brothers' faces, knocking him back into the tree, cracking it a little bit, sending some bark flying off. And Naruto's like, that is one of my best techniques, the clone jutsu, shadow clones, to be exact. And no, I'm not teaching it to anybody here. So back off. It's my technique and mine to use. And Sasuke's just like, damn it. I'll have to find a way to teach him that. For him to teach me that. Or get someone else to. That technique is very useful. Little do they know that it uses so much chakra and ki that it wouldn't be useful. Not much. Because anybody other than Uzumaki or Senju cannot utilize it to the degree that Naruto can. He can make 2,000 shadow clones. And if you're not a Biju, if you don't have a Biju inside of you, you're not an Uzumaki or Senju, or a mixture of all three, then you can't do as much clones as he can on his worst day. So, it's not that useful, but it is somewhat useful. But Naruto is just like, Okay, so you killed our sensei, and as Kakashi comes in, he's like, oh, no, they didn't kill me. Ain't no way you thought they could have killed me, Naruto. Come on. And Naruto's like, ah, you asshole. How dare you lie? Why didn't you help us? And Kakashi's like, well, I just wanted to see how you would work as a team. And Naruto's like, whatever. Can we just get on to interrogating these guys? I have to know that now Tazna is holding something back. Some sort of information. There's no way these two tuning level ninja would have attacked just a simple bridge builder. Unless he was hiding some sort of secret or had some sort of large debt or bounty on his head. Am I right, Kakashi? And Kakashi's like, you sure are, Naruto. Now, what are you hiding, Tazna? You better tell us before we ask these two. And Tazna's like, and the demon brother's like, please, let us go. We'll tell you everything. We were just hired by this guy, this mobster named Gato, to kill him. That's all. We don't know why. We were just here to kill him. Okay? There's also two other ninja. Well, one of them is named Zabuza of the Mist. The other one we don't know, but we're told that he's on par with Zabuza. And Kakashi's like, 2 Jonins and 2 Chunins. This isn't a simple C-class mission. Tazuna, you dare lie? And Tazuna's like, we couldn't afford an A-class. We're a poor village, man. We're broke. We can't afford much, man. Gato's been milking us dry. This was our only hope of getting back our village to what it used to be. Maybe you wouldn't understand since you come from such a lavish village. One of the strongest, if not the strongest. You wouldn't understand. But me, I have to do what I gotta do to make sure that my family and my friends and everybody that I love in that village can live a normal life. And Kakashi's like, I can't do this. You put my team in danger. 2 Jonins and 2 Chunins. You understand? These are just 3 Genins. 3! They can't handle such a thing. Even with me. There's 2 Jonins against me. You think that... No. We can't. We can't do this no more. And Tazuna's like, please don't go. Please. And Naruto's like, come on, Kakashi-sensei. This could be fun for us. And plus, maybe we can get some money from Gato. We could find his base. We could take a bit of the money he stole. Give it to these guys. We take our cut. You know? And Kakashi's just like, and plus, it'd be fun. I know you haven't had much fun in a while. Since we were doing D-rank missions all day. Wouldn't you like a little bit taste of the battle? And Kakashi's just like, you got a point. The rest of you, are you in? And Sasuke's like, of course. I need to get stronger. By any means. Maybe I'll even unlock my Sharingan here. And Sakura's like, well, if Sasuke's going, then I'm going. And I was like, this should be fun. As we will end it right here, guys. And I'm going to upload tomorrow and probably on Monday. So there might be another part of this pretty soon. So don't worry, you won't be on the cliffhanger for too long. So yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.